What's going on, YouTube? Today we are backpacking the PCT. Were we trying to do that this morning? Nope. We went to Kayamaka, probably butchering that, Kayamaka State Park, I believe. That place sucks. If you're ever going there, don't. They want to charge you for absolutely everything. Dogs are only allowed on paved trails. So a trail like I'm walking right now, dogs aren't allowed on. Half the park's closed down, extremely commercialized. Long story short, don't go there. So instead, we're hiking the PCT at Mount Laguna. So far, these views are absolutely sick. Take a look at these. The game plan for today is pretty up in the air, you could say. We are gonna hike until it gets about dark or we get tired of hiking. Set up camp. Tomorrow I do the same. It might have taken us 2 days to find this trail. Because yesterday we went to San Jacinto, probably butchered that as well. And about a mile before we even got to the trailhead, there was like 6 inches of snow on the ground and ice. So we couldn't even get to the trailhead, let alone hike the trail. So we didn't do that. Now today we are back at it again. I think we finally found a trail that's not snow covered, allows overnight parking. We're a mile and a half in, 37 minutes. I'm really glad we picked this trail. It's got absolutely sick views. Forgot to mention we're in Mount Laguna off of Sunset Highway. And you got views like this. Absolutely beautiful. I know Lando's loving it. I'm loving it. I've been trying to backpack all week. Just couldn't find the right spot this time of year. But if you're in Southern California and you're looking for a nice backpack in January, which is not exactly backpack season, but if you have the itch to go backpacking, the PCT along the Sunset Highway out here in Mount Laguna is producing some pretty good views and pretty good trail conditions. Patches of snow here and there so far, but very, very little. Little update, we are 3.5 miles in. Getting a little snowy, a little icy, but we are farther down the trail, still in the PCT. We're just on a part now where there's a lot less people, and it's getting a little later in the afternoon, so people are probably packing it up for the weekend. I think we're gonna take a quick break here in the shade, get some water, and get a snack, get the dogs some water. We're gonna have to fall on this ice. Took a little break, did a little navigation. We're about 30 minutes from a campsite and then an hour from a nice lookout point. So we're gonna head that direction, see how we do on time, see when the sun starts to come down. Here in the shade, temperature is really dropping. That's why there's much snow here. Doesn't get much sunlight. Came to a cool campsite here. It's got a really neat sign of the PCT. It's over 2,000 miles to Canada and actually pretty close to Mexico. I'll show you a quick little view of the scenery. I'm currently on the hunt for a campsite tonight. It's, I don't know, it's about 4 o'clock and I think it's about that time. Didn't make it near as far today as we hoped, but got a late start and the first trail did not go through, so we're on the search for a good spot to sleep tonight and a good spot for a fire. It's gonna be chilly. And just like that, we got our camp. We got tent set up, got fire going, just boiled up some water in the jet boil. I'm having some beef pasta marinara. Gailey's having some beef stroganoff. I'll show you guys what the view looks like from our camp spot. I don't know if these actually are that good or I'm just hungry. These smack. Really glad we were able to have a fire because it's chilly. We'd have been fine without it, but a fire is nice to have. Headed to bed, watched kind of a scary movie. Watched the movie Prisoners. It's a good movie, you should watch it. Lando wasn't very interested in the movie. He said Good night, guys. He's all curled up in his own little sleeping bag. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's a wee bit chilly this morning. We got our breakfast cooking here on the jet boil. Today's menu item, we got breakfast skillet, eggs, sausage, potatoes, and peppers. Sounds good to me. Last night I slept probably a solid hour. It wasn't because I was cold or uncomfortable, but it was just howling wind and shaking our tent all night long. But I was warm and pretty comfortable. Just the tent never quit shaking all night long. But other than that, it's a great day to be out to PCT. Campsite's all cleaned up, all packed up, ready to head back. It's very windy this morning. Here is the PCT sign. Wasn't for sure how much water to bring, but we ended up decided on about, how many did I have? 1, 2, 4. I had a little over 5 liters. Jaylee had 3 liters. So in total we had about 8 liters of water. And we have 2 left, so actually it's kind of the perfect amount. I have 1 liter left, she has 1 liter left. My bag is so much lighter today. Less food, a lot less water. So I can run this thing. Temperature dropped and all the muddy spots from yesterday are now frozen, so it's actually really nice. Instead of having to walk through sloppy mud, it's just frozen trail. It's a pretty quiet morning out here at Laguna. Starting to warm up, get to the more sun exposed parts. So I've had early and the park's still dead. It's one of the reasons I like it out here. It's just not very busy. You have to fight with people. I think yesterday we only saw on the trail 3 groups of hikers, I think, and that was for the entire day. It's also a holiday weekend, so I want to see 3 groups of hikers on a holiday weekend. Pretty good. As it starts to warm up out here, the nice thing about this jacket is I can undo my armpit holes and still get a lot of ventilation through here, but still have some protection from the wind. It is pretty windy out here. Another convenient part of this jacket is that it folds down into one of the pockets, and so it compresses down. You can use this as a pillow or just stuff it in your bag, but it's also got a clip right here, and so you can just clip it right on the outside of your bag. So if I want it again later, it's right there. Wind is definitely picking up as we go. Yeah, pee in that bush, buddy. The truck is in sight. Straight down that way. Probably another 2.5 miles to go. Got out of the wind a little bit. Off to the right, we have a nice coverage from the wind. The sun's beating down, finally warming up. Off to the left here, got a sick view. Might be one of the prettiest views I've ever seen.